Hey guys, so as you can see by the title, today we're going to be going over the one reason why Duke almost lost to UCF last night and why they are now not confirmed champions. And now without further ado, let's get right into this video. Hey, by the way, tell me what you guys think of the new intro down in the comments. I just thought I'd add a little something like, energize the video a little bit. So if YouTube doesn't copyright it, it's going to be in the rest of my video. But first, the comment for today's video goes to my man PB43YT. He said, keep the fire up, you spoke straight facts. I appreciate that, man. If you don't follow college basketball, UCF almost beat Duke last night in a March Madness game. UCF is a team who has someone that's 7'6", and his name is Taco. And then besides that, the rest of their team is just pretty, decent, So why did Duke almost lose to that team like that? People are questioning what is happening, why is this happening? And I think I have the real reason. So as we know, Duke is supposed to be the best team in the world, one of the best college teams ever. There's a reason why they're not even close to that. So let's just look at their roster. They have Trey Jones, Zion Williamson, Cameron Reddish, and RJ Barrett. Duke only has 3, maybe 4 people that they can rely on. And they have absolutely no bench whatsoever, and their center is also not a big name. They have only 4 people that they can rely on to go get them a bucket in the whole game. And when you look at other college teams with depth and teams that don't have one main superstar, they all play more as a team, while Duke in the last couple minutes, they can't rely on someone else to go get a bucket. They have to give it to Zion or RJ. And a perfect example of how they have no depth was last night. Cam Reddish had 2 fouls in the first half, and they had to take him out. And who'd they put in? This number 14 guy. No one knows his name. He was too scared to shoot. And that is when Duke started struggling a little bit. I mean, when Cam Reddish went out and a no-name came in, then they just lost their energy. And that's when UCF made a little bit of a run. So since they have no one to come off the bench and replace someone in this situation, if someone is getting foul trouble, one of the big 4 or big 3 is in foul trouble, they don't have a lot of people to come in and get the job done. Duke is like the Warriors last year without any bench. They have 4 really solid players, and then they have no bench and no really good center. And the thing that won them the game, in my opinion, well, obviously Zion and RJ hit big shots, but the thing that won them the game is someone by the name of Trey Jones. I will be making a video on him shortly, but let me tell you why he won them the game. He is the defensive energizer. He's the one that can lock down the other team's main scorer at the end of the game to get you the win. That's what he does, and that's what he was doing the whole game. And I feel like if Trey Jones wasn't in that game, then Duke definitely would have lost. And Duke deserved to lose that game, in my opinion. So Duke cannot go that far in this tournament just because of the fact that they have no depth. And shout out Ariane Christopher, he made this video first, and I completely agree with him. Trey Jones is a defensive-minded point guard, and that's exactly what Duke needs. And also, in 2019, the NBA and basketball in general is all about shooting threes. As you know, as you probably have heard, Duke is 330-something in threes in the nation. And that's not going to win you a tournament. So yes, they have 3 of the best players in college basketball and one of the best defensive players in college basketball. Besides that, they don't have a lot of other players that could get the job done. I mean, they have a decent center and Marquise Bolden. Yeah, he's decent, but he's not someone that Duke can rely on. He's just like a Dwayne Dedmon, But the one thing that won them the game was Trey Jones. Trust me, I will be making a video on him shortly, so stay tuned for that. But as you saw UCF, when Taco had to go out of the game because of foul trouble, they still had other players to replace him that would get the job done. Duke doesn't even have players that would get the job done. That number 14 guy yesterday, if he got the ball, he'd just be like, oh my God, what do I do with it? That's not, how is that person on your basketball team? All your players should be ready to go and get a bucket. One of those bench players, I forget his name, but here, let me look up his name real quick.
346 minutes later.
His name was Jordan Goldwire, and he averages 0.9 points per game.
Hey, bro. What? Oh, my God!
And he's their 7th man. How is someone that averages 0.9 points per game your 7th man? That makes no sense to me. He's not someone who could even get the job done. 0.8 rebounds, 0.7 assists, 27% field goal percentage. He probably shot 4 shots and missed 3 out of the 4. No, he couldn't. Probably like 5.
You are really dumb.
But the main theme of this video is just depth. Now I'm just kind of wondering, because that happened. Now Duke can learn for that, but their bench players can't just get better overnight, you know? Duke isn't really a good defensive team. I mean, they have Zion, but he just like aggressively blocks people. Like, that's pretty much all he does. But the names, I think, got people carried away. Just those 3 big names. But anyways, guys, that was a little short video. I just wanted to get that point across because this happened last night, and if Duke would have lost, I would have been able to make a better video idea, but like, Duke did deserve to lose that game. All the man had to do was just, the ball was on his hand, just toss it in the little hoop, you know? That's all he had to do. And Duke deserved to lose. They didn't even box out. And RJ also pushed off when he got the rebound. I watched the whole game, so I know. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Do you have Duke winning, and do you think Duke will win now after the UCF game? That's a question. And make sure you guys leave your thoughts in the comments. I respond to every comment. Road to 1K. We're going to get there soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video.